Hello, I'm Darcy.
I'm Brian.
And we are the Stay-at-Home Gamers. And tonight we are going to talk about why we Extra Life, what that is, what that means, and how we're going to be gaming for the kids. Mm-hmm. As well as talk about some of our goals with that and how you can help. And the things that you can make us do.
The fun part.
The fun stuff. So, what is Extra Life?
Tell me.
This is not how an interview works. So Extra Life is an organization that helps raise money for Children's Hospital. So that helps kids that are either in there for long-term care as well as any kids and families that need their services. And as part of the team with raising funds through them, we actually get to raise funds for our local Children's Hospital here in Wisconsin in Milwaukee. And so why do we do it?
Why not, really?
Right. I mean, well, why not?
It's just, there's no...
There's no bad thing about helping out kids.
All the money, 100% of the money goes to the hospital, our choice.
Yes. So all the money that we raise goes directly to them. And then, it as I mentioned, it's helpful for the kids that are there for, more long-term illnesses and things like that, as well as any of the services, because they specialize in a lot of things for taking care of kids. In fact, our little guy did have to go there once. Mm-hmm. So, for us, thankfully, it was just a one-time kind of thing, but he did have to go see a cardiologist there because they were checking into the murmur that they heard when he was pretty little. And thankfully, it was not anything serious, but it was nice having that resource and being able to go there. Yep. And that's where our pediatrician had referred him. We also know other people locally as well as friends that are not local to us that have kids that have, more in, I don't want to say intense medical needs, but yes, they have more ongoing chronic medical things that that they need to be seen by specialists. Yeah. So they go to various, if they're local, they go to the one that we're raising money for, and our friends that live elsewhere, they go to their local children's hospital. So, we kind of got involved. We weren't always involved with Extra Life, but we've raised money for Children's Hospital in the past. Like years ago, we had done it with a different organization as well. It's just one of those things that, that was even before we had kids. It's just one of those things that we, feel passionate about, is helping the kids and doing what we can.
They can't do much about it, It's not like everything that's hard for them to deal with it and process all that stuff. Right. The families.
So whatever we can do to help so that they can get the help that they need and get...
And if we can do it while playing
entertainment
games.
And things like that. Exactly.
It's a win-win for everybody.
Right. That is one thing that kids like to do too, is play games. And we just find it's a great way to give back.
Yeah.
So we always are raising money for Extra Life
all year round,
and for Children's Hospital all year round. But there's like a special day, Extra Life Day, that like everyone pretty much participates in, that raises money for them. And that is on November 3rd. So it's kind of like a huge gaming and fundraising day. Yeah,
like their standard is 24-hour marathon.
24-hour marathon.
That's what the standard is, but that's not required.
We aren't going to be able to do a 24-hour marathon.
No. Not like I could do it physically myself anyway, but now with kids and stuff.
We are still finalizing our schedule, but we are looking at still
at least it's
trying. We're looking at trying to do like 10 to 10 on that Friday, November 2nd, and 10 to 10 that Saturday, November 3rd. So the thing is, we'll be taking breaks in between there. So even though we'll be sort of on for 24 hours, but it doesn't mean that we are going to be physically on that entire 24 hours. But we are going to try our best to be sharing a variety of games. We'll be doing video games and board games. There'll be some stuff that'll just be Brian and I, some stuff with the kids, maybe some stuff with just my daughter and I, and we'll just sort of be rotating around a little bit, especially to give the kids breaks. And I mean, that's one of the important things when you do have a gaming marathon, is that you need to be taking breaks, and you still need to be taking care of yourself. So we need to make sure we're eating and we're staying hydrated and all those good things. But we will be streaming that here, and you can donate. Super easy way to get to our donation page is stayathomegamers.com/extralife, and that'll take you there. And we will be having some different incentives and goals for reaching different amounts. You know, maybe we'll have different things that we'll do if when we reach like 100, 200, things like that. And we're trying to finalize all those things yet. So we're definitely looking for some of your input on what you would like to see too, because we want it to be entertaining for you as well as a fun time for us. And we want it to be a fun, successful fundraiser for the kids. So I think last year we raised a couple $100 last year.
2 or 3, I think.
And
that was we started that probably in October.
Right, that wasn't a full year.
We didn't really stream until October, and then that's when we started. And I guess thanks to Rufio for most of that, probably. But we made a couple $100 at the end there.
Yeah, and of course we'll be supporting other people that are streaming as well too. So, but we
so when we're not streaming that night, just lots of other people.
Yeah, and we'll give you.
They'll be up all night playing
to check out.
And it was fun to watch people in the middle of the night when they're like super tired playing some crazy game. Yeah.
Yes. So I mean, like for an example, one of the things that we were talking about is for a certain donation we might play like kind of a scary, like him and I, not the kids, like a scarier game at night, so that you can laugh at our like
jump scares,
reactions to that, as well as things like if you wanted to be helping to choose the type of game that we're playing, or trying to give us limitations or restrictions, or I don't know, something just goofy like can only talk in questions for like a half hour or something. I don't know. Like there's just we want to make it fun, we want to make it entertaining, and keep it family friendly, of course. But I would really love to to do more than what we did last year. I'd love to raise more money than last year. I would really love to raise 1,000 this year.
Yeah, you can do it.
I mean, with your help, we can definitely do it, right? We can totally do it. And even if we don't reach that, it's okay too. Any amount helps. But that's kind of, I would love to like stretch our goal a bit and try to raise 1,000.
Yeah.
And that's counting from now through the end of the. I mean, that's counting through the end of the year too.
Stream and this marathon at the end of the year. Yeah. And last year, I think what did Extra Life raise total? I hope I'm right. It's like 16 million or something.
It was a huge amount.
It was much bigger than they've had in the past, but it was. I could be wrong in the number, but it was really big.
Which is awesome because that all goes to help the hospitals and help the kids. And there was something I was reading about one specific hospital that was because of the money that was raised by the team for that hospital, that really helped them with building this new wing that they needed for the hospital and things like that. So
I'd love to be as the number one team for our hospital.
Right.
That'd be awesome. Yeah,
that would be cool. And then, so we'll definitely be streaming while we're doing this. There are other people that are raising money that are doing in-person events, especially if they're doing board gaming or like Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. So you might hear some stuff about all kinds of different Extra Life events that are happening that weekend. So it's really a neat way to have different, be involved in different ways. And if you are interested in being involved, like if you want to help raise money yourself, let us know. And
there are bonuses when you get certain amounts of money. Extra Life will give you things. You get, one of them is like a phone, like a wooden phone case, and there's like a medal, and there's like...
there are like neat little incentives for milestones.
Points,
that you receive, that you reach and stuff too. I mean, that's not what we're doing it for.
No. It was nice last year. We got a couple of those, but I don't think I used any of them. But we got
we did
coupons
get something.
and stuff.
But it's nice that they do offer some different rewards to people for the efforts that they put into raising money in doing that for the organization. But I wanted to show you a sneak peek of something. It's going to be one of our higher level ones. I mean, you might know what this is. It's hiding in this bag. Like, this is what it looks like. And I can wear this.
The bag?
I can wear the bag, yes. Or Brian can wear this. We have a T-Rex costume. Mm-hmm. This is one of those huge ones, like the 7-foot ones.
And maybe we'll do something like play Rock Band or maybe play a board game. Maybe we could try. I don't know. I mean, you do have hands.
You do, but it's kind of awkward to like see.
And your head's really tall.
You're a T-Rex. You've got like little arms. Mm-hmm. So yeah, as a T-Rex, trying to play Rock Band, everyday things like reaching things in the cupboards. Like just normal stuff would be awkward to do.
Sitting.
Yeah, could do a little dance.
Do a Fortnite dance for you?
I could try. I've already had one person, my best friend has requested the Macarena. So she knows she's probably going to have to pay for that. So those are some of the things that we're, kind of throwing around with some ideas. And we'll have all that stuff more finalized soon. And as donations even come in now, all that stuff will work towards unlocking those. So even if we don't have it completely set yet, anything that gets raised at whatever level we're at is going to help unlock those things and make them happen. Mm-hmm. And then we're talking about, because a few other people talked about doing like a Wheel of Destiny. So, because I am in a group with some like local people that are part of Extra Life, and so we were talking about different ideas of things to do. And so we're talking about getting one of those wheels to spin so we can load it with things, yeah. But you need to help us with what to put on there. And then it could even be something like every $25 is raised, like we have to spin it and do something off of it or whatever. Mm-hmm. So
it'll be fun. Should be there.
Yes. I mean, if nothing else, if you want to see us look ridiculous, right?
Yeah, for the world to see.
We're totally okay with a little bit of embarrassment for the kids.
Totally.
And our kids are excited about it. At least our daughter is. I can't say that my son's not excited. I don't think he fully gets all of what we're doing, but he thinks we make
playing games for 12 hours. He's probably okay.
He's excited about playing games, about lots and lots of games. But he saw the T-Rex costume. We did try it on to make sure everything was working and all that. And he thought it was silly, and my daughter just thought it was absolutely ridiculous. And she's excited about it.
She's just sad she can't wear it.
Yeah, she wants to wear the T-Rex costume.
She'll be able to see or put her arms in and be like, this.
We have something else special for her.
Yeah.
And then we have something else that will hopefully be here in time, but it might not be. And if it's not, we'll reveal it when we get closer. But it's just about as ridiculous as the T-Rex. So I'll just say that. But I can't guarantee the shipping time. I've already ordered it, but it might not make it in time. I'm trying to have it here in time. But if it's not, we will reveal what it is, and there'll be a way to unlock something with that after the fact.
Yeah, we'll send you a personal video.
It doesn't have to be a personal video. But like we can still do something with it once it arrives. We can stream and do whatever. But I'm hoping it'll be here in time so that we can kind of slowly unlock each person's costume. So then we'll have all of us in costume for Rock Band.
Mm. No instruments for everybody.
Well, one person will be singing.
Yeah, okay.
And then we'll be good for the most part.
A 3-person band, yeah.
Well, he doesn't really want to actually play anything. He just wants to like dance around while we're doing it. So we'll be good. So those are some of the things that we're working on with that, and looking forward to it. Because last year we didn't actually get to do Extra Life Day.
No.
I can't fully remember what was going on, but we were not available to to do the gaming marathon, streaming marathon last year.
Maybe there's lack of planning, I don't remember.
It could have been that too. But we just kind of continue to raise money just throughout our streams anyway. So, which, you know.
We're a little low this year, so if you want to go to their stayhomegamer.com/extralife.
Yes.
Just donate now if you want.
Yes. stayhomegamers.com/extralife will take you there. And you can start donating now, and that'll help towards those unlocking things. But yeah, if there's something in particular that you would think would be really fun and that you would enjoy, definitely you can either, tell us in the comments, you can send us a message, whatever.
You just donate and put it in the message.
That too, and let us know. Like maybe it's something like you really want to be able to pick a certain game that we play, or I don't know. Maybe you want the opportunity to unlock like a group gaming session or something. I don't know. We're open to ideas. Mm-hmm. So we want this to be interactive. Like we don't want to just be completely one-sided. I mean, yes, we are here to entertain you throughout the charity stream. Maybe it's us getting the kids bombarding us with water balloons or something.
Silly string.
Or anything like that. And
water balloons would be like 10 degrees that day.
Which would make it all the more...
Who knows in Wisconsin?
True, it could be like 70 that day. But
could be snowy.
It could be snow. I've been having some fun looking at different ideas that people are doing, because everyone is really helpful and sharing
creative
of stuff, because everyone's goal is to help the kids. Mm-hmm. So it's not like, oh, I'm doing this idea, so I don't want anyone else to know what I'm doing. It's not like that. No. So it's been fun.
Yeah, it's not like they're winning because they get people to
right. Work. But it's been fun talking with other people to see what other people are doing and what has worked for other people in the past, since we haven't really done a stream like this before. So this is going to be interesting in general because, well, for one, we're introverts. So it's going to be kind of like being... Yeah. I don't want to say drunk, but it's going to be kind of like that from being on,
like Big Brother,
all day. Because after a while, you just kind of get a little loopy because we won't have any recharge time until it's all over.
And we do it again next day, in theory.
That's what I mean, until it's completely done. Yeah. So we definitely won't be up in the wee hours of the morning kind of thing, but we'll definitely continue streaming and stuff after the kids go to bed. And
if they go to bed,
they might be so
just don't be quiet.
Crazy. It's kind of like a whole holiday weekend.
Donate a lot and they'll stay up.
Right? Yeah. The more you donate, the longer they get to stay up. God. And the more they'll drive me crazy. That'll be entertaining. They would love that. To be able to stay up later based on the donations and stuff. To them, it would be almost like New Year's Eve. How late can we stay up?
10 o'clock for them.
Right, but they would be super excited. So we'll have some newer games to be trying out, and then
play some classics.
Yes, and then of course, like I said, it'll be video games and board games, so we'll kind of be going back and forth with those, kind of alternating. And we might try to throw a few things in there that you guys can participate and play along with us a bit more.
Jackbox games,
like some Jackbox stuff. So if you have any other questions about what Extra Life is or what we're doing, please let us know. Drop them in the comments.
Is there URL? We'll put it in the comments.
Yes. Yeah, we will put that in the URL in the comments so that you can go and check that out. stayathomegamers.com/extralife. I think that's it for this evening.